Hello again. All right, we are moving on to the alto part of Psalm 115b, not unto us, O Lord of heaven. So the alto part for this one, we used to joke in music school that you could always tell which part a composer wrote last because it had the least variation. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say he wrote this one last, or maybe actually now that I'm looking at the tenor part, who knows? Place your bets. So the alto part is going to center a lot around just a couple of notes. We're in the key of D, for those of you who wish to know. And D, therefore, is our home note. It's the note everything wants to come back to feel like it's done. So here and here and here. If you remember your solfege from kindergarten, do, ti, do, or from The Sound of Music, do, ti, do. Those are going to be your main notes for this one. I'm going to give you a little bit of an intro because that's how you're going to get your pitch. So you'll have heard something, probably the last line, dee da bee bum, ba dee da dee. Da, that's your first note. Ready? Here we go. Not unto us, O Lord of heaven, big leap, but unto you be glory given. In love and truth you do fulfill the counsels of your sovereign will. Though nations fail your power to own, yet Lord you reign and you alone. Okay. So, if you are new to alto part singing, there are a couple of things in here that you will find very often in alto parts, which is you think the notes are going one direction, and they kind of should, but they actually then at the very end flip and go somewhere else. Two examples are actually both in the last line. Your power to own, your power to, you expect it to go here, but it doesn't, it goes here. So keep that starting pitch in your mind, your power to own, and that's going to help you find your way back. The second one is in the very last two notes. You've been doing da 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 da. It's like a weird variation on Jaws. But instead, at the very, very end, you're going to do something else. So go on in verse 1, yet Lord you reign and you alone. Here's your pitch. Ready, go. Yet Lord you reign and you think it's going to go here, but you go alone. Da da dum. This musical idea happens, I can't even tell you how much in alto parts. It's like all the time. Da-dee-doo. And again, if you're a nerdy human that likes to know details, it's because that's how you make the chords fit. And usually the altos or the tenors are the ones that have to do weird leaps around in order to make the chord work. Okie dokie, let's do just that last couple lines again from the end of the third line, though nations fail your power to own. So we can get those little wonky parts in there. Okay, though nations fail. Ready, here we go. Though nations fail your power to own, yet Lord you reign and you Okie dokie. Let's go all the way through now. We're going to do verses 2 to 5 without stopping unless I think of something to say. Okay, the idol gods, ready and breathe. The idol gods of heathen lands are but the work of human hands. They cannot see, they cannot speak, their ears are deaf, their hands are weak. Like them shall be allegiance yield, and he will be your help and shield. All those who fear him, God will bless. His saints have proved his faithfulness. Verse 4. All you who fear him and adore, the Lord increase you more and more. Both great and small who him confess, you and your children he will bless. Yea, blessed are you by him who made the heavens and earth's foundations laid. I did the same thing I did in the melody video, and I forgot to tell you that verse 4 has some weird breathing moments in that last chunk. Yea, blessed are you by him who made the heavens. You can breathe. Well, you can breathe whenever you want, but my recommended breathing locations are, yea, blessed are you, breathe, by him who made the heavens, breathe, and earth's foundations laid. That lets you breathe at the comma after heavens. Cool, okay, verse 5. Here we go. Verse 5, ready and go. The heavens are gone since time began, but he has given the earth to man. The dead praise not the living God, but we will sound his praise abroad. Yea, we will ever bless his name. Oh, praise the Lord, his praise proclaim. I did the same thing again. You can breathe after "Oh, praise the Lord" if you need to. His praise proclaim. Okay, as we like to do, I am now gonna go back to verse 1. No, I'm not. I'm gonna try to do verse 3. I'm probably gonna mess this up, just saying. Can't remember if I've said this before, but if I haven't, one of the ways that we typically split up kind of harmonies when there are multiple verses like this is verses 1 and in this case 5, the last verse, are in unison. You would sing the melody, and all the in-between verses are harmony. Don't have to do that. You can sing harmony all the time. You can sing harmony none of the time. But that's kind of standard church procedure. So we're gonna do verse 3, the middle verse, because it's always the hardest one to read. And I'm gonna sing the soprano part, but I'm gonna play the alto part, and hopefully the other parts too, so that you can hear what they are like. A couple of things I want to point out first. If you look at the third line in the second measure, verse 1's words are "of your sovereign will." You're going to end up in kind of a different sort of crunchy situation than we did in our last psalm, because the sopranos have this happy tritone. Okay, so those parts together, take a listen. Know that it's going to be a little bit weird. The other one is the very last phrase, "Yet Lord you reign and you alone." We get more crunchy stuff. The good news is you have just sung the note that you need to sing again, so just hang on to that. If we back up a little, "your power to own," your power to own, hang on. So the sopranos come in here. Oh, then it resolves. Yay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna attempt to sing the soprano part, play the other parts. Maybe if I'm really good, I'll even play your part louder. We'll see. Okay, you know what, I totally lied. We're gonna do verse 1 because I know I can't read verse 3 and do this at the same time. Okay, verse 1, here we go. Ready and breathe. Not unto practice, go try to sing the alto part with the melody video. All right, happy singing.